What's up, folks? This is Louisiana versus all y'all's Jarrett Roser. Thanks as always for checking out our bracket predictions going into the football playoffs. And here we're looking at the Division III Non-Select bracket with Gina up top as the number 1 seed, Kinder the number 4 seed, St. James the number 3 seed, and down at the bottom Sterlington the number 2 seed. The Gina Giants are the number 1 seed for the second time in the past 3 years. 9-1 team that their only loss came to higher classification Tioga. Sterlington, the reigning champions. St. James has been in the Dome the past couple of years as runners-up. Kinder, one of 2 undefeated teams in this bracket, along with 5th-seeded Erath. We have St. Helena getting a 17-16 slight upset. Marksville and Mansfield advancing, which would be the second time in 3 years those 2 teams would face if they do advance. Erath and Union Parish, Pine, Red River with an upset over Manny. They won a big lopsided game in district against Manny this year. Richwood and Oak Grove, 2 Northeast Louisiana teams. Laurelville and Church Point, 2 Lafayette area teams. And we have Westlake, quarterback Brody Anderson and company going to Donaldsonville and getting a win. Should be a really fun 15-18 game, honestly, with Donaldsonville and Snoop Green and company out there rushing the passer. Sterlington, we move on. Laurelville, we move on, like sort of the senior and young talent combination that Laurelville has. Oak Grove and St. James we have advancing, which would be a phenomenal quarterfinal matchup if we get it. Pine and Erath, Pine ending Kinder's undefeated season here in these projections. Marksville we have getting the best of Mansfield. We think that would be a really fun second-round game. Mansfield got the best of it 2 years ago in a close one. We advance Marksville, but we take Gina and Erath, the top seed and the undefeated Erath advancing. And down at the bottom, St. James and Sterlington. It would be the 4th time in the past 6 postseasons that those 2 met. It would be a rematch of last year's Dome game in which Sterlington was able to pull out that win. And we move Sterlington to the Dome. We think that game would be a battle, but it would be up in North Louisiana at Sterlington, and think that in a home game in December would really favor a Panthers team, and which should be another tight game. And then we have Gina finally getting over the hump, back-to-back semifinalists getting to the Superdome, but Sterlington, a team that, again, won the state championship last year. Folks in Monroe are telling me they look further along this year than they were this time last year, and so we think Coach Lee Doty and company may be the first team to repeat in Division III Non-Select.